Okay. We're channeling Sharpay. We can do this. Hey there, Chipperga here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. That for some reason feels weird and strange to say because I kind of have like 2 videos, non-existent YouTube channel. I came, I got conquered, and then I left. I dipped. But yeah, whoever said you can try again. Also, I absolutely love books and I like to obsess and talk about them. So I said, well, those 2 things are still very true. So, why not try again? Hopefully I don't get conquered this time. But yeah, so here we go again. And because I never really did do a proper intro, I figured my return 2.0 or 3.0, whichever one it is, would be great to start with a YouTube newbie tag, because this is kind of new again. Yeah, so I have a few questions. Be really, really quick, run through these. Just to give people an idea, for the new ones who are watching this for the first time, yay. And for the old ones who kind of thought, well, this is a little haphazard here. What's happening? Just give it a bit of a structure and an intro to the video. You know what? I said that already. But yeah, here we go again. So first question is, why did you start this channel? I love books. I love to read and I like to talk about them and to explore the themes in the books if I can manage to grasp the themes. And yeah, I have a Bookstagram, but yeah, writing reviews and just writing out your thoughts is not exactly my forte or my strength. And I want to talk about it. It feels amazing to be able to express my thoughts and views on things that I read and just share with people and hopefully encourage other people to pick up books as well, because reading is great, right? It is amazing. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Me. That's a good enough answer, right? Me. That's the unique and fun thing that I'm bringing to Booktube. Yeah. Okay. On a serious note, that's actually really a good answer. I'm proud of myself for saying that. But other than that, I do think that each country, each person, whatever place you're coming from, you bring a different perspective and thought process to what you're reading, because books are they're subjective experiences. So I think my unique experience, my being, my personality, the place I'm at, everything that I have experienced will shape and mold me to understand what I'm reading differently from my neighbor, even if we are in the same context. And so people that will resonate with that, can learn from that, can enjoy that with me, are the reason why I'm doing this. And that's what's unique about me, right? Yeah. Next question. What are you most excited for about this channel? Talking about books, interacting with people that love to read, meeting people, seeing books through different perspectives. I've shared views. Like I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned it. I have a Bookstagram, and there's so many people who give different views, about certain books or thoughts on books that I've read. And it's just nice to be able to interact and learn from people, because nothing is better than, discussing a book with somebody, right? Apart from tea. Why do you love reading? It's fun. It distresses me. It allows me to jump into worlds that I could possibly not even fathom or imagine. It allows me to learn. And it calms me. As weird as that might sound, reading calms me down. When I'm stressed, I pick up a book and I'm able to sort of center myself, if we can say that, after I'm done reading, and then I get out of that book, out of that world, and now I'm able to face my world and be like, okay, so clearly it's not so bad. Let's fix this. Yeah. What book or series got you into reading? My sister is actually the one who got me into reading. And she had this book, Danielle Steele, Star, and that was the first book I read. And I don't know, it's just like I was an introvert. I kept to myself as a kid. I didn't really interact a lot, didn't really express myself. And there was something about reading that book that just unlocked something. I can't explain it. Look, it just worked. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Oof. I really don't know, I don't know. Most likely, how do you balance recording thoughts and views? Because when I'm done reading a book, I want to talk about it like right there and then. But sometimes I finish the book like on the bus, or on the way home somewhere, and I can't just pull out my camera and record, right? And with books, I find that with myself, my thoughts and experiences and perspective about books changes. So I can finish a book today and be like, oh my gosh, it was amazing. And then 2 weeks later, I'm like, what the hell was I talking about? It wasn't even that great. Or I'll be like, I don't like this book. And then 2 weeks later, something clicks. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it was actually amazing. So like, how do you know when to when your thoughts and experiences about a book are set in stone or fixed, if it makes sense? Because I don't want to, like, let's say I do a review today and I'm like, oh my gosh, that book was not great, and then 2 weeks later I'm just like, you know what, I actually like that book. So like finding the balance between being truly authentic and not necessarily being too spontaneous or erratic about your thoughts and feelings. Is that too much? But you get what I mean. If there's a booktuber watching this, you get what I mean. That's what I would ask. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Again, because I've tried this again and I failed miserably. I think scheduling time to record would probably be the consistency to put out videos, to put out content, and to just be up for it, because, just be up for it. Yeah. When did you start reading? 7, 8, somewhere there. That's when I started reading. Yeah. What kind of books do you like to read? Honestly, if it has a good review, it's highly recommended, I probably will read it. But mostly African literature, Christian literature, bios. I like bios. I like a little bit of romance. It makes me gag most of the time, but it's good to get me out of my reading funk. So, where do you read? I don't know what this means, right? Like, what do they mean? Where do I read? But I read on my phone, on my Kindle app, on Scribd. A lot of the books I read are actually ebooks. I have physical books, but buying books and reading books are two different things. I think I've read like 2% of all the physical books I have. So yeah, I'm more of an ebook reader than physical books. But I do read, like, in my room, on the bus. Wherever I can sneak in a book, I probably will try and read, right? So yeah. What does your book collection look like? Wow, it's mixed. There's detective, mystery, romance, a lot of Christian literature, non-fiction, bios, a little bit of self-help here and there. But my books are not with me. Most of my books are not with me. They're at a friend's place. That's why my boxes, I haven't yet moved them here where I'm at. So once I get my books, I guess I'll do like a bookshelf tour or something, bookshelf share. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me. So I hope you stick around. If you've made this far, I hope you stick around. I hope we have a great journey together, and keep reading, right? Bye.